instructional video, I'm going to teach you how to make kombucha tea. To start off with, you're going to need some basic accessories. First, you're going to need some tea in a tea bag, or also tea ball in using ball tea. We recommend organic tea when doing that. You can use either a black or a green tea, or a combination thereof. You're also going to need some cane sugar. We recommend organic again. And you're going to need about a cup to a cup and a half. You're going to need a jar to brew the kombucha tea in. We like to, the gallon size works out very nice for a weekly dosage. And then something to cover it with, a piece of cloth, and something to secure that on the top. And of course, the last thing you're going to need is the kombucha culture itself. There are a few additional accessories you may like to have. One is a set of pH test strips, and then also culturing and handling gloves. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is boil some water. We recommend using filtered or distilled water versus city tap water. If you have well water, that is fine too. You're going to want to start boiling a gallon of water. Once that has come to a boil, you're going to go ahead and turn down your flame to a low-medium heat. And now it's time to add the cane sugar. Now you're going to want to let that come back up to a boil. And once it does, then you'll be ready for the next step. Sugar and water has come back up to a boil. Now it's time to add the tea. To do that, you're going to want to turn off your flame, remove the pot from the heat, and then the last step is to add the tea ball full of tea. You're going to want to allow that to steep for 10 minutes to allow food for the kombucha cultures. Now that you've steeped the tea for 10 minutes, the next step is to allow the tea sugar solution to cool down. You can do this by checking with a thermometer until it drops to room temperature, or just simply allow it to cool overnight. The very last step after the tea sugar solution is cooled down is to add the kombucha cultures itself. To do this, wherever you obtain the culture from, you're going to want to remove the culture. Be sure to wash your hands and have clean hygiene when handling the cultures. Simply just place the culture into the fresh tea sugar solution, and then add enough starter tea to acidify the tea sugar solution. Now, a last and additional step that you can do is to test the pH of your inoculated kombucha. To do that, you're going to want to pull a sample versus dipping the pH test strip into the solution directly. Once you pull the sample, you're going to take off a piece of the pH test strip paper. You're going to dip it into the solution. Check it on the color-coded chart that comes with the pH test strips. Ours reads at 4.0. You're looking for anything below 4.6. It's going to ensure that the tea is acid enough and acidified to prevent mold and other organisms from coming in. The last and final step, of course, is to cover your kombucha culture. Secure that with a rubber band. You can date this if you like for tracking. You're going to want to allow this to set for 7 to 14 days, after which your kombucha tea will be ready. Thank you very much, and happy culturing.